Thanks, Roxas. You can have this back.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But let me try again. Huh?
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Wavy, and in today's video, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, I recently binge played Kingdom Hearts on my channel. Well, I binge played it, kinda, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on like what I think about the whole series. I'm kind of just freestyling this shit. I don't know if people usually like take notes down or whatever on things they want to say, but I kind of just want to, let these clips play and just say what comes to mind. I got a couple things that I do want to say. The clips are in no specific order. I just gathered a bunch of gameplay that I had and just put it together. Got some cutscenes in there. It's a good mixture of both, and I also don't know how long this video is going to be, so bear with me. Right now I have 27 minutes worth of clips, but I'm pretty sure this won't get trimmed down because there's no way I'm going to talk for 30 minutes straight. So yeah, when I say I kind of binge played it, I mean I started playing Kingdom Hearts 1 in April of 2022 this year, and I just finished Kingdom Hearts 3 I want to say 2 days ago, and today is September 29th, so I finished it on the 27th. I think it was either the 27th or the 26th. I finished Kingdom Hearts 3. Haven't played the Remind DLC yet. Didn't really plan on it because if you watched my streams, then you probably can see that I'm kind of trash. I'm not the worst player, but I'm definitely not the best. And coming into this, I've always heard of Kingdom Hearts. I've seen like promo for it and stuff, but I never got around to playing it. And like growing up, I'm seeing these Disney characters. I'm like, oh, they have a video game, but they're fighting, and I'm like, I don't really know the gist of it or like anything behind it. So I'm just like, I want to play this game, and I'm pretty sure on my 3DS I played like a demo or something. I don't know if they had one, but if they did, I kind of remember playing one, I think, and it must have been Dream Drop Distance, so I'm not sure if they had a demo for it, but that's something that I kind of remember doing, but I'm not sure if that even happened, so I'm not going to say that I played it for sure. And plus, it was a demo, so even if I did play it, it didn't stick. But I turned 20 this year. I turned 20 back in June, so I was 19 when I started playing it. I don't know, some people might think it's a childish game or whatever. I really didn't look at it like that. I just looked at it like it's a game I've always wanted to play. I mean, I'll play the first one. I'll see if it sticks. But yeah, that's enough of the introduction and stuff. Let's just get into it. So, Kingdom Hearts 1. Like I said, I didn't know what I was really getting into outside that it had fighting, quote unquote. First thing I want to say, I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure, this is my first RPG. I don't think I've ever played an RPG in my life, or like I don't think I've played one and finished it, or like got past the first 5 minutes. If you don't know, which I'm sure if anyone is watching this video, then you know a RPG is a role-playing game. It's basically what it says in the title, RPG role-playing game. You quote-unquote play roles and, do shit, you level up, you go back to previous worlds that you passed in the story, but as you unlock different abilities and things, you go back and then you can get some of the stuff that you can access before. So, this being an RPG and me never have played one before, like the closest thing that I think I've ever played to an RPG is probably like, I don't even know, like God of War maybe, or like I could like be sounding like a complete fool right now because that could be nothing like an RPG. Well, I mean, it's nothing like Kingdom Hearts, so, but I think like that's the closest thing. Or even maybe GTA San Andreas. I mean, they had some RPG elements in it, like the weight system, like you had to eat to keep weight up. But I mean, not really. But yeah, so going into that, I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, we're on Destiny Island, you know, I'm just going along with them, just looking at it like a regular story game. And I'm not thinking like anything of it, like, at least difference wise. I'm thinking it's just like a regular game, like you do the story, do missions and shit, and you just advance. I was wrong. So like I said, I played it on stream, and I'm pretty sure like my first couple streams I didn't have anyone like in the chat. I was just streaming, you know, just to do it, see if it would stick. Meanwhile, down the line in the first game, I did, you know, game viewers and stuff. But the first thing that threw me off, because I hadn't played before, was going back to older worlds, which is not a necessity by any means for you to go back, you know, and get other things. But if you want to make things easier for yourself or not be ass, then you want to go back and, you know, get some XP so you can level up your character and your abilities and your magic and get AP points and shit like that. But now let me just get into like what I think about the first game. The first game, in my opinion, was great. I mean, if I had to rate on a 1 to 10 scale, me personally, I give out 10s pretty easy, so I'm gonna give it a 10. I mean, I play a lot of good games. I feel like I don't play shit that's trash. Like, I never played a game and was like, oh damn, that was trash, you know. So yeah, I mean, my only problem with Kingdom Hearts 1, the remix or final mix, was the camera angles. At some points it was kind of wonky, and it was really annoying sometimes. Like fighting I forgot which boss it was. I couldn't figure out how to save the gameplay for my streams, because I didn't clip it while I was streaming it, so I couldn't figure out that whole thing. That's why I'm like, it's just a lot of cutscenes and a lot of KH3 gameplay, because I knew I would do this video after I finished KH3, and I was like, let me get some footage. But I lost topic. Damn, what the hell happened? Oh, I forgot which boss it was. I think it might have been Ansem Riku, where the camera was just so like, it was moving so weird. It was ridiculous. Like, it was a lot of fights where the camera was just not in my favor, and that shit was throwing me off. That's really the only bug I have with, like, that's really the only bone I have to pick with the first Kingdom Hearts game, is the camera angle. The movement is kind of slow, especially compared to 3. I went back on 1 today and tried to get some gameplay for it, and I also went back on 2 to try to get some gameplay, and 1 and 2 didn't feel that different, like in speed. The combat is very different, but it didn't feel that much different, like speed wise. But yeah, like I said, I give it a 10, and even looking back on it, even though I didn't play it when it first came out and I just played it 5 months ago, I get a nostalgic feel for it. Like, it feels very nostalgic. I don't know if that's because it's been like, I started playing it in the spring and now it's fall and I'm just now finishing the series, or if that's just because of the way the game looked, or maybe just the whole atmosphere of the first game. But yeah, like I said, I would give it a 10. I mean, I have my ranking up at the end of this video, so if you want to just see that, you can just skip to my tier list at the end. But yeah, I mean, the first one was great. The story was really good. It pulled me in. Like, I didn't think so. Like, I didn't expect it to do that. So I was kind of surprised that I even finished the game, for one, with some of those boss fights at the end, like Ursula, Ansem Riku, Maleficent's dragon. No, the dragon was easy. The dragon was the harder part. I don't know how I did it. But yeah, on the Kingdom Hearts 2. So, Kingdom Hearts 2, I heard a lot of good things about prior to playing it. Wait. I skipped Chain of Memories. I didn't skip it like when I did my playthrough, but I did not play the game. I watched the movies and the cutscenes. I attempted to play it, but I just couldn't get behind the card system. So yeah, but I do know like everything about that game that I needed to know. Well, I watched every cutscene in it, so it's not like I missed like anything. I just missed the gameplay aspect. But yeah, like I was saying, Kingdom Hearts 2, heard a lot of good things about it. Heard the gameplay was better, the camera angles were better, which both were true. And I would rank it a 10. I would absolutely rank Kingdom Hearts 2 a 10. That was an amazing game. For the most part, it was way easier than the first game until you got like towards end game. It was a little bit harder, but I like a challenge. So, you know, I was mad at the time, like I was raging, of course, but looking back on it, or like after I finished that boss or whatever part that was like making me rage, it was just like, I'm glad that I didn't just walk through it like it was a challenge, you know. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was a perfect game. The combat, the story was really good. We first learned about Organization 13, which is crazy now after playing the whole series outside of Rewind, which I am going to play. But seeing the first Kingdom Hearts game, there is no Organization 13. The only evil you know is the Darkness, the Heartless, and Ansem. Like, it's just crazy how far the story has came since the first game and all that. It's kind of crazy. But Kingdom Hearts 2 took everything from the first game and just made it so much better. That's literally the best way to describe it. The characters, the writing, the gameplay, the camera, the cutscenes. You know, we got to play as Roxas a little bit, which that's one of the saddest things, bro. That's one of the saddest things, like, in the history of video games that I've seen personally. Like, I cannot believe, like, up until Kingdom Hearts 3, I want to say, yeah, up until 3, his story was, like, just devastating. But, I mean, of course, he's back now. But prior to that, I was just like, damn, like, that really sucks. His whole story, like, it just really sucked. But, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, great game. Next is Birth by Sleep. I believe, no, 358 days, 358 over 2 days. I have the all-in-one edition, so I didn't get to play it. I just was watching the cutscenes, and the story was amazing. I don't know what the gameplay was like because, like I said, I didn't play it, and I heard it was a DS game, so I don't know if I would have ranked it that high even if I were to play it. But story-wise, it's definitely up there. Really good story of, you know, Roxas, Xion, and Axel, and, you know, the organization and all that good shit. So, like, it's good for the lore, good for the story. I rank it a 9 out of 10. The only gripe I have with the watchable, quote-unquote, games are the length. Like, it was like 2.5 hours. So, and I was looking at it like a video game, not like a 2.5 hour movie. So that kind of threw me off. But, I mean, it was a great story. Next is Birth by Sleep, which Birth by Sleep was cool. I didn't think it was as good as 2. It had better gameplay than 1, but I don't think I enjoyed it more than Kingdom Hearts 1. The thing that I think threw me off was going through the same worlds 3 times. Even though you like kind of go to different different areas. That just kind of threw me off, but the story was really good. You know, I believe it takes place 10 years before the events of the first Kingdom Hearts game. So, you know, that gives you a little bit of context. You know, you meet, you see Xehanort, Master Ramicus, I think that was the name, Aqua, Ventus, Terra, all of them. You see like what happens, and you figure out why Ventus looks like Sora, or more so, why does Sora look like Ventus. You meet Vanitas. You know, a lot is established in this prequel. But yeah, I think just going back and doing it, like by the time I got to the third time, I was just like, when is this gonna be over? But I still had a great time playing it. I really like the introduction of the focus system. Damn, I can't talk. And the shot lock commands. So those were pretty cool. But yeah, Recoded. I watched. I couldn't play it. I watched a summary for it. Some people in my chat told me that it wasn't really any significance that it added to the lore or to the story for me to even watch it, but I did want to at least, you know, have a bit of context like about it and what was going on. So then after that, it was Dream Drop Distance, which wasn't another, it was a 3DS game. And going into it, I was like, okay, I couldn't play 358 Days, couldn't play Coded or Recoded, which both were like portable games. So what makes this one different? So I played it, and I looked up like what it looked like on the 3DS compared to the remaster, and it's like a completely different game. It's a lot better. Camera is a lot better, and I personally would rank Dream Drop Distance also with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in that S tier. I really like the flow motion. I like the gameplay. The spirits were a cool addition. You know, in place of you not having Donald and Goofy with you. I think it was a really good game. The story is good. The concept is good. You know, Sora technically loses in the end, which isn't common, you know, amongst games. And Riku had to save him. And Sora's like he's in the franchise, he's like number one, you know, the main protagonist that you play as. So seeing him lose was a good change of pace, because I really did not expect that. I just expected it to go his way like everything else does. But the flow motion was good. The worlds were good. It has one of my favorite worlds in the series, which was, I forgot what it was called, but it was the sorcerer's thing, the Fantasia world or Fanastasia world. You know, where Mickey wears the tall blue hat with the stars on it. The music world. That place, the symphony something. I don't know what the hell I was saying before, but that place is one of my favorite worlds in the entire series. Then we get the 2.8 Fragmentary Passage, which was like a introduction to Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, some of the mechanics, the graphics, it all was great. It was short and sweet, but I mean, it served its purpose. It gave you an introduction to what Kingdom Hearts 3 was gonna be like, at least when it came to graphics and when it came to mechanics. And the graphics shocked me. Like, it looked really good. I don't know if they came out like the same year. I know KH3 came out 2019. But it looked really good. It played well. I mean, really not much to say. I really did like the customization aspect. I wish that would have stayed for Kingdom Hearts 3. But it's cool that it's not there. I mean, it gives 2.8 something unique to have for itself. But it would have been nice if that carried over to Kingdom Hearts 3. I believe it was Union Cross. I watched the cutscene movie thing. I mean, it was a pretty good story for the most part. It was kind of forgettable, like the whole thing. I mean, I got what I needed out of it, like informational wise, but I don't really remember much outside of the things that I need to remember for the story. Kingdom Hearts 3. So the whole time I was streaming the series, the game I was looking forward to the most was Kingdom Hearts 3. That was the game that I wanted to play the most. I wanted to like skip everything else, but I know I couldn't do that. But I think it was the graphics and the gameplay and it being more recent was what was drawing me to it past the other games. And I know a lot of people, like I looked in like the Reddit and stuff and like on the internet, and a lot of people were like disappointed with the game's launch, which I wasn't around for, but like they didn't like the addition of attractions, some other stuff, which me personally, I feel like some things people just go and look for so that they can hate on it. I didn't mind the attraction. I thought it was cool. I used them pretty often. Towards end game, I didn't use them that much just because I didn't want to, unless I was like getting my ass beat and I'm like, yeah, I'm just use this just cause. But I didn't mind the attractions. I thought it was a really good addition to the game. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. The graphics looked amazing, and Olympias being the first world we go to, and how expansive it was compared to what we're used to from going to Olympus or Olympias, whatever it's called, you know, like the Coliseum area. Usually when we go there, it's the big space, then you go inside, then it's the tournament area. Or like in Kingdom Hearts 2, it had the underworld. But this place was beautiful. Colors, we could run up walls, the freaking physics, you know, the place was being destroyed, buildings were falling, everything was on fire, you know. It was like, I mean, technically that's not 3. Like, it said 2.9 or something like that, but it was great. I still count it as 3. I feel like most people count it as 3. It was great. It was amazing. And I thought the story was great on Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, it's right there neck and neck with Kingdom Hearts 2 in my book. Like, it's that good to me. I know, you know, the fan base, whatever, everybody has their own opinion, but I think that it's an amazing game. I didn't have to wait 14 years for it, so maybe that's why I think it's so good. But the story, how they concluded everything, how everything came together, how freaking the Seesaw Ice Cream Trio came back at the end, how Ventus, Aqua, and Terra met up again, like, it was great. And then you had the one world where you fought, like, we prepared to fight Xenohard at. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it was French though. That place was beautiful. Like, the worlds in this game were beautiful. The freaking Pirates of the Caribbean was amazing, and the fact that you can explore all the islands, like, that's great details right there in a video game. Those are great details. And I'm gonna go back and do all of the post-game content. I didn't think I would want to by the time I finished, but I thought I would be burnt out of it just from this being mostly the only game I played, at least single player wise. But I'm gonna go back. Like, now I want more. Now I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Now I'm ready for that to drop. I'm ready to get some information on that. I'm gonna do the trophies. I'm gonna try to get all the trophies and platinum it, but I feel like that's gonna be like extremely hard. But I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna play the Remind DLC. I didn't think I would because I was told it was extremely difficult, and with the things that I went through with this series, you know, I was just like, I'm gonna just avoid that and just, you know, watch the cutscenes and watch a couple summaries to get the gist of it. But I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to get good. I want to level Sora up to level 99 so I can fight the super bosses. Or I don't even know if it transfers over, but I want to, you know, or whoever I play as, I want to get them prepared. I want to level them up and do what I got to do to, you know, have them be strong to go against these super bosses so I can win and like feel accomplished in this game. Another couple of good things in Kingdom Hearts 3 that I really liked, at least regarding the worlds. First, the gummy ship missions were way better. In Kingdom Hearts 1, they felt like a chore. Kingdom Hearts 2, I think there were gummy missions in that game, because I know some of them they have it. Kingdom Hearts 2, it was a lot better than 1, but still felt like a chore at times. But 3, it's like this whole giant world for you to explore. Like, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Compared to the other games where you had to, deal with a lot of stuff and things like that. But yeah, the Toy Box World is one of my favorites. Monstropolis, freaking Pirates of the Caribbean, the French world, Skyla Al Qaeda or something like that. Literally every world was perfect. Like every single world was perfect, from design to characters, like everything. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean world even let you swim underwater, but not like you could in Atlantica. Like way more depth. Like it was amazing, and that's why I want to go back and play. That's literally why I want to go back and play. But I think that's it. I didn't think that I would talk for 27 minutes straight, but it's been 26 minutes and 20 seconds as I'm speaking right now. So I'm gonna drop my tier list at the end of this video, so it'll be the last thing that's on the screen. I will be streaming me playing the post-game content and hunt for trophies over on Twitch. I did stream the complete playable series on my YouTube though, so if you're seeing this and you want to see me struggle, you can check that out. My Twitch is twitch.tv/ChrisWavy/ChrisWavy, 2 V's, 2 Y's. It's also in my channel description. But yeah, that was just my thoughts on the game. And I'm gonna be playing some other games soon on my channel, and I do stream multiplayer games over on Twitch. So if you're new and you want to see me play, or if you maybe know a friend who wants to see me play, subscribe, share the video, leave a like, and that's the end of the video. I'm out. Post thought, forgot to toss this in at the end. It's my tier list based on story and gameplay, but there was something else I want to say. After playing Kingdom Hearts, binge playing it, if you want to even call it that, since it took me 5 months, this is undoubtedly one of my favorite game franchises of all time. It's up there with GTA, which if you know me, you know GTA is my shit. That's my bread and butter right there. But Kingdom Hearts is right under that. Like, truly one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a video game or video games. Like, it's just that good. Like, I really had a good time playing it, and I kind of slept on Square Enix because I thought they were mid and they only made like Final Fantasy games, which I haven't even played a Final Fantasy game. I'm gonna attempt to play the remake Retrograde, but yeah, I slept on them because they made Avengers and that shit was trash. So that was like, maybe I shouldn't play Kingdom Hearts, but I just pulled the trigger on it on Black Friday and I bought it. But yeah, that was it. This is my tier list. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I really would appreciate it. And follow me on Twitch. I'm out. Peace.